Now you got a moon bag. Now you got a new walk. Now you got new swag. Just did a little research. Now you got a moon bag.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest today. This is Karolina, also known as Lady Petite on Twitter X. She is a singer and a Cardano enthusiast. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
Absolutely. It's so good. I've been seeing your posts. You post a lot of good content because I know a lot about many tokens, but I'm not too familiar with the Cardano token and the ecosystem. So I'm excited to get some knowledge from you regarding that. So thanks again for coming to the show.
No, thank you for the invite. Just ask me whatever you want to know about Cardano.
Absolutely. So first question is, how did you get started in the world of cryptocurrency?
Well, I actually started like almost everyone else. I invested on Bitcoin and Ethereum at the beginning. But I'm a big fan of sustainability. So after reading more about the proof of work consensus and proof of stake consensus, of course, proof of stake was for me like the best option. So I decided to flip all my Bitcoin and Ethereum to Cardano. Of course, I saw Charles' video, and that convinced me for sure.
Yeah, you converted all of it.
Yes, sir.
All the way in. Okay, awesome. So we got here, share your journey of what initially sparked your interest in the in this innovative space, and what year was that?
I started in 2020. I got some friends that were already into crypto, and they were working in a huge exchanges here in Switzerland. So I started to ask, like, hey, tell me more about this. Also, I was working in a dental surgery at the time because I studied dentistry. And one of my patients was actually very well known in this company. And he was always talking about crypto, even wanted to pay his treatments in crypto. And I was like, well, this is interesting. Let me read a bit more. I asked my friends, and I got into the technology after I asked a lot. It wasn't very easy to understand at the beginning, but after you start seeing videos, being online, and checking everything, talking to people, everyone in the crypto space very open to talk and explain you. I have never met someone that likes crypto that never talks about crypto.
Right, absolutely. So, what year was that?
2020.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay, so second question. What is it about Cardano? I think you mentioned something earlier. What is it about Cardano that makes you such a passionate advocate?
Well, as I said before, I'm a big fan of sustainability. So for me, proof of work was a no-brainer. To change it to proof of stake. Like now, Ethereum has proof of stake, but I'm still a big fan of Cardano, especially because of the community that's on it. I started, wanted to learn more about Cardano because my friends were as well on Cardano too. They were builders there. So I started to learn a bit more about it, and the people are really nice. And it's one of the most decentralized blockchains in the whole space.
Beautiful.
And what else is not to like? Charles is a great person. The people building there are amazing. Tech is there, is also UTXO. So now we're having a bridge with Bitcoin because we're very compatible. It's one of the best layer ones out there. I'm a stake pool operator, as I said before, because one of my friends also, I'm a co-SPO with one of my friends because he's the tech guy. And I just love the journey of, having this computer at home, these nodes that are minting blocks and validating transactions, which is, it's just insane. And helps I mean, it aligns very well with the concept of sustainability that I really like. And now Cardano has a lot of big stuff coming to the space. I know many people are like, oh, we don't understand why you like Cardano so much, but I know we do progress. We have solid basis, and that's not what people are, used to wait a bit longer until everything is completely perfect, and that's the goal of Cardano. That's what Cardano is. Now we're seeing that it has brought a lot of cool things to the space, because it has never been hacked either, so and never been down since the Genesis block. And now we have very, very solid partnerships. This Bitcoin bridge is going to be huge for Cardano. And then the Cardano Foundation has also some partnerships with NASA and some other cool stuff that are coming to the space. So if you are not in Cardano, you should definitely go and see it and, read a bit more, check it out. There are many DeFi projects on there. So, yeah.
Bullish on Cardano. I recently saw a snippet. Is there a possible partnership with Cardano and XRP? I saw who's the CEO of the company? Hodgkins talking about that.
Yes, I mean, Charles Hoskinson is now very open to collaborations.
Yeah.
And I really believe on multi-chain future. I always say this because, I mean, you cannot please everyone, and every chain is solving the same problem in a different way, which is decentralization. Like, we want to be decentralized and not centralized. So it's like you can choose whatever you want.
And so for those of you who do not have a cold storage wallet, scams are at an all-time high right now because of the excitement in the market. You're going to want to have one. Link is in the description for Decent.
And pick which path aligns better with your ways of doing stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why I love Cardano. It's the love of my life, but I also believe in the multi-chain future. I do have other coins like XRP, for example, and now some Bitcoins and other stuff. And apparently, Charles hasn't announced anything yet, but he's trying to, go to the other chains and see if there's a way to collaborate, because we are all fighting for the same purpose.
Absolutely. That's where I'm coming from with that.
When we all work together, we can, it's easier to...
Yeah, absolutely. Were you able to catch that 60-minute session last night with Brad Garlinghouse?
Oh, wow. Impressive.
Yeah. Did you get a chance? You didn't get a chance to see it yet, or did you?
No, I haven't. I'm definitely gonna see it.
Okay, I'll send it to you so you can check that out. It was pretty good.
Awesome.
60 Minutes tried their best to put a spin on crypto, but Brad just slayed him. Yeah, it was awesome. So I'll get that to you. Awesome. Right here. What is the Vault? That's what I want to ask you. What is the Vault 3?
Well, Vault 3 is my project.
Yeah.
I'm a co-founder there, the CMO as well. It's a token gating service. I don't know if you are aware or if you have heard about token gates. Essentially means it's kind of a paywall. You can see it as a paywall, but instead of buying subscription, for example, like in Netflix, you use tokens to access the gate. So it could be, for example, in Cardano, because it's Cardano based for now, but we're aiming to go multi-chain at some point. For now, it could be an NFT, or it could be an amount of tokens if you prefer, or even a whitelist of wallets. So the idea is you can customize the access conditions.
There you go. Yeah.
Past this gate. So the solution is already live. If you're in Cardano, you can really try it out. It's for free. You don't have to pay anything. It is also very similar to something called WeTransfer.
Oh, Wow.
Yeah. It's kind of that. You can upload whatever you want to upload there. put the access conditions from people to get access to. So if you are an NFT project and you want to share exclusive stuff to your NFT holders, you can definitely leverage that.
Perfect.
Even hiding some experiences behind each NFT, or for tokens, if you want to, put there your white paper or what you want to share with your token holders. If you own the token, you have access to this data. Or it could be just a wide list of just, share information between wallets.
Yeah.
That would be as well.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Great stuff, girl. Absolutely. And can you tell us about this Granada? Is it the staking pool, and how people can get involved in that, and how it benefits Cardano customers?
Well, Granada pool, it's a stake pool. Many people in Cardano have stake pools. I think we are now more than 3,000 stake pools. And that's why it's one of the most decentralized networks, right?
Right.
And some pools have, they are mission driven. So essentially, when you stake, you earn rewards on your added stake. But your ADA or your Cardano is liquid. You can always use it whenever you want. You just have to stake. And the stake pool operator also receives some rewards for having the nodes or the computers that validate all these the transactions. So this every time you validate this block, you receive this transaction, and this is what we in the CNC or the Cardano neutral climate neutral Cardano, we give all this a percentage of these rewards to this association, which is the Teti Kasala in Madagascar, and they are planting trees. They're helping. They're helping the people, the local communities, children to go to school and learn about sustainability. And of course, it's called Climate Neutral Cardano because we want to offset the carbon footprint of the whole network.
Right.
By planting trees, which produce food.
There you go. Yeah.
It's like a very nice sustainable cycle.
Yeah, it's like a recyclable.
Yes. So that's what awesome. We all do. We're a bunch of pools that work together and donate our rewards to this cause.
Wow, that's beautiful. I mean, how could you not want to be a part of something like that? And especially, you have the self-custody on there in case you would need to pull out anything for any other reason. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so this is what I want to ask you. Besides Cardano, what other digital asset projects have captured your interest?
Well, there are many cool projects out there.
And so many.
There are so many, and sometimes it's hard to keep up. But of course, Cardano, as I said, is the love of my life. I also have some Algo and XRP and Bitcoin. I do believe, as I said before, in multi-chain future. So I try to diversify and read more about each project and see how they kind of
interact.
What is the roadmap and everything. Also have some Ergo from the Ergo chain. I mean, there's so many that I cannot even count.
I know. There's some that I forgot I even had just from being in the space for so long. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, it's more now that you came again, saw it again after a while. It's like, ooh, it's like when you find money in your pockets, like, oh, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. I know, because I don't know if you've experienced this where you've opened so many wallets and you're like, oh shoot, I forgot that was in there. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely. I open a lot of wallets as well because I give my friends just a way to onboard them.
Right.
It's their birthday or they're getting married or whatever, I give gifts in crypto. Nice. So I open wallets and give them the private keys after a while so they can, a way to onboard them.
Right.
I have on board many people. You guys should try it. It works.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe
It's like,
I will.
hey, it's gonna worth more in a while. So, and they're like, they get excited. They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they start
Yep.
reading and start asking, and it's very
Yep.
cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. That really is. So, what advice could you give me on someone looking to explore DeFi with Cardano?
Well, DeFi is a very interesting topic. It's not easy as itself, as financial itself, and decentralized is, it's kind of, you have to get into crypto and then know about finance and everything.
Yeah.
Even for me, it's sometimes a bit complicated.
Yeah.
But if you wanna really learn about DeFi and Cardano, there are a lot of cool DeFi platforms that you can leverage.
Oh, sweet.
For example, you have Fluid Tokens. It's a lending and borrow platform.
Okay.
They are building a lot of stuff. It's one of my favorites.
What did you say the name was again?
Fluid Tokens.
Blue tokens?
Fluid, like.
Oh, fluid tokens. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And they are even now going multi-chain. They have a solution on Bitcoin, also the same solution, but now on Bitcoins with Ordinal. So essentially, you can leverage your NFTs to borrow cryptocurrencies.
Okay. Wow.
For now, well, in Cardano. So it's very, very cool. And there are many other stuff that are happening on Fluid Tokens. So I really recommend it.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, there are many protocols, Optim, LinFi, Liquid. There are many stuff going on Cardano, depending on what you really want to do.
Yeah.
And I recommend going to, if you Google Cardano Index, there you're gonna see everything that's going on Cardano.
Okay.
Lending protocols to DeFi protocols to everything. Everything is listed and categorized. Yeah. So you have oracles, you have everything. So yes. I will definitely recommend that and see depending on what you like or do.
Cool. Thank you so much. And lastly, tell us about your singing career and what you got going on there. You got some albums dropping, or you got some songs and tracks out? I was jamming to one of them earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you think you're better off alone, or I think that's what it was.
Oh, yes, this was a very nice collab that I did with T-Mass. He's one of the DMAC producers.
Yeah.
And DMAC is a record label that is owned by Steve Aoki. And we may have, or we might launch a few more, because we did some other collabs together. And this one was the first one, so I really like to sing. I do this as a kind of a hobby.
Yeah.
But what I like the most is how you can combine music and crypto.
Yes, love it.
There is a solution in Cardano called Neum, and they are essentially, revolutionizing the music industry. Okay. So it will be, it is completely decentralized. You can now they have even a distribution service for the music producers.
Kind of like Ditto?
Yes, kind of like that. Or SoundCloud or TuneCore, kind of like that. But it's decentralized, so you can pay in ADA per song. You don't have to pay a subscription, which is very nice, because if you're trying out at the space and you're not sure how long are you going to stay or how many songs are you going to produce, it's better than keep paying a subscription, and after you stop paying the subscription, your song will not be distributed anymore.
Right.
So with this one, you just pay for your song and it will be distributed for life. And even you can share the revenue inside because it will be like an NFT. It's like a music NFT.
With a smart contract?
Exactly. So you can put all the the royalties, you can put it inside and it will be perfectly distributed after to everyone in the band, if it's a band, for example. If it's a producer and a singer, then it is 50-50. It will be completely very easily split. So it's an amazing solution. The app is already live. So my idea.
That sounds refreshing.
Yes, it's very cool. You should check it out.
I will. I definitely will check it out.
I wanted to, music is a very cool way of communicating stuff.
Yes.
When you have a good song and it sticks to your head, it's easier for you, don't see these words complicate.
Right.
I
absolutely understand that. Yeah.
When internet started, before no one talked about internet in songs, but now everyone says, I was chatting with you, sending you messages, all these weird words that came out the internet. Now people use it in songs, and while you use them, it's easier for you. It comes they're not very scary words. So that's kind of my idea to, create some songs that are double meaning with crypto words. So for people, it's easy to, when they hear this, it's like, oh, I have heard this before,
Right. Absolutely.
So that was kind of my idea. I really love to produce music. It's amazing. So if you know any producer that would like to produce something with me, just hit me.
Absolutely. I'm working on some more blockchain music myself. Hopefully be out by January. But yeah, I'm going to continue doing it too. I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe we can collab.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again so much for coming on my show. Where can people find you and get a hold of your music and just learn more about Cardano?
Well, if you want to learn more about Cardano, there's a lot of very cool YouTube channels you can follow. It is Dap Central, for example, or Pete. They're doing a lot of videos about Cardano. They're awesome. If you want to know more about me, I have an Instagram account or a Twitter account. You can follow me there as La Petite Ada is my handle in both. And if you want to listen to my music, it is distributed all over the place. So you can listen it in Apple Music or Spotify or SoundCloud, whatever you want. And I'm called La Petite in the music industry or in the music world. No, I just wanted to say thank you so much for having me. It was an amazing interview. Very lovely.
This is awesome. I'll post your Twitter handle and your Instagram so people can follow you too.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was great seeing you. Have a good one.
You too.
You too.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the Swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
Blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. We saying by the Swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.